What's going on, everybody? This is Andre here with Camera Review Pro. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Rode VideoMic. Now, when you're shooting videos, whether you're vlogging, doing some sort of talking head style YouTube video, one of the most important things about any video is the audio. And unfortunately, a lot of today's cameras don't really have very good built-in mics. And because of this, getting a good external mic is really important. So in this video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about this mic to help you decide if it's the right one for you. Now, before we go any further, I do want to remind you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to do is take a quick look at the actual microphone itself. As you can see here, the microphone has a nice foam padding that basically functions as a built-in pop filter, which is really nice, especially if you're doing a video that has a lot of talking, whether it's a talking head video, a vlog, or something like that, because this is going to greatly increase the sound quality. There's also, of course, the Rode logo right here. On the bottom of the microphone, we have this little contraption that acts as an adapter to mount the microphone on a camera. To give you an idea of how this looks, we got a Canon M50 right here, and as you can see, there's a slot to mount a microphone. In order to mount this microphone on the camera, simply slide it onto the camera and tighten the washer to hold it in place. So as you can see, installation is really easy, and for most cameras, you're not going to need any special tools or adapters. On the back of the microphone, we got the power switch, and you can also do an 80 Hz low cut, and I personally really recommend using this because typically when you're making a video, a lot of the time the frequencies below 80 Hz, those really low frequencies, some that aren't really audible to the human ear, can really get in the way of the sound of your video and make it sound super muddy. And this goes especially for vocal frequencies. So if you're talking into a microphone, a lot of the time those low frequencies are going to make everything sound a little muddy. So using the low cut is going to cut out some of those frequencies that get in the way and make everything sound just a little bit clearer. We got the cord right here. Really easy. All you got to do is just plug it into the camera and it's going to start working. Now, one thing to keep in mind, be sure to only have this on when you're using it because otherwise it's going to drain the camera's battery. That's one thing that I definitely found out the hard way when I used this for the first time. Now, despite its nice, simple, and really practical design, there is one thing I really don't like about this microphone. In order to adjust the volume on the mic itself, there's no volume switch on the outside. Instead, you actually have to open the battery compartment, take the battery out, and then you're gonna see this tiny little switch in here, and you'll have to get a real small screwdriver or something like that to manually adjust the switchboard inside there. Now, this is so inconvenient. I've never once touched this, and I honestly don't want to. It looks like such a pain, and it looks like you could easily ruin the microphone if you do something wrong. I don't know why they have it this way, and this is probably the #1 worst thing about this microphone. Now, the process of adjusting the volume of the microphone may be super annoying, but on the bright side, a lot of cameras, like the Canon M50 for example, that we're gonna be using to demonstrate the microphone in this video, do actually have the ability to manually adjust the audio on the actual camera itself, so you don't actually need to fool around with the microphone in order to get a good sound quality. Now, unfortunately, this isn't every camera, and there will be some situations where it would be better to adjust the volume on the mic itself, but luckily for a lot of devices, you won't have to. Overall, this microphone is really light and maneuverable with a total weight of actually less than a pound. I think it's actually 3/4 of a pound if I can remember right. So definitely a super light microphone, not too big, not gonna get in the way of anything. And it also has a really good audio range with a minimum frequency of 40 Hz and a maximum frequency of 20 kHz. So you're definitely gonna get some real good range with it. And again, I do recommend using the 80 Hz low cut unless you have a specific reason not to, just because in my experience, it sounds so much cleaner. So now that we've gone over some of the specs of the mic and taken a look at what it looks like and what its components are, let's go ahead and see what it looks like in action. So right now we're doing an audio test with the Canon M50. Right now I don't have any kind of external microphone on it. We're just using the built-in mic. So keep in mind what the sound quality actually sounds like. Alright, so we're doing another test using the Rode VideoCam mic. Right now, we're just in the regular setting, no low cut or anything like that. I have the volume all adjusted and it's connected to the Canon M50. So again, keep in mind what this sounds like. So once again, we are using the Rode VideoCam mic with the Canon M50, but this time I actually have the 80 Hz low cut on. So once again, pay attention to the audio quality and keep in mind what kind of difference this makes. So as you can see, with the right placement and settings, this microphone really does make quite a difference. So overall, if you're shooting YouTube videos, vlogging, or something like that, and you want to improve your audio quality to something beyond the capabilities of your camera's built-in microphone that's also really portable and easy to use, then the Rode VideoMic is going to be a great option. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you found this information useful as well. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will see you in the next video.